Okay, so today we have the Curators. We reviewed this brand before, but today we have pork puffs that have a smoky bacon flavor. So we want to know if they're conducive for a ketogenic diet, whether or not they taste good, if there's anything hidden in the ingredients. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Dr. Lou's Low Carb Diets. I'm Dr. Lou. Now, guys, we're reviewing today this here, the Curator. Okay, so they've obviously pretty handy. They've only got 1 gram of carbs. So the claim is here on the front of the packaging. And again, this is quite individual because it's smoky bacon flavor. So I'm quite excited about this. I don't know about you, but I love it when something new comes out and it's very similar to crisps. These are fantastic replacements or alternatives for crisps because we can't eat them on the ketogenic diet. Well, you can eat some like things that are obviously alternatives, and this is one of them. So again, looking at it here, let's get into it. Let's open it up and let me see if it's got that lovely smoky, well, yes it does, lovely smoky smell. It hit me as soon as I opened the package. Here we go. Okay. Interesting, yes, there's a bit smoky bacon, salty smell. There you go, inside, a nice foil wrapped packaging. You can see them in there. It's about half full. I always like it when they're full though. There's one of them. You can see. Again, it's aerated, so it's like the original crackling, aerated to make it nice and crispy, crunchy. So well, let's give it a taste. It does taste like smoky bacon. Yes, they're nice. They're definitely tasty. They've got a lovely smoked bacon hit and a lovely little sweet twang of bacon at the end. Yeah, very nice. These are probably, when you flavor these type of things, they literally take a step up and they're a lot more enjoyable and moreish. Right. Yeah, that's lovely. You would really definitely enjoy those. A nice drink. Some of those smoky bacon Curators, absolutely delicious. I'm going to give them 8.5 out of 10. A very nice take, not just the normal ready salted, a lovely smoky bacon flavor. Very nice indeed. So 8.5 out of 10. Well done to the Curator. They're definitely really tasty. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move on to do the ketone test. We want to see in the urinalysis if obviously it's conducive for a ketogenic diet. So 1 second for me, guys. Let's do that back. Okay, guys, so 1 second for you, 2 to 3 hours for me. Don't go away. Okay, guys, so we've got the Curators pork puffs smoky bacon flavor, and they are all go ahead on the ketogenic diet. We went deep into ketosis while snacking on them, so no problem there. Nothing to hold up for us to consume them. No problems so far. Now we're going to go on to the ingredients, but before we go on, please subscribe and like. Give me a thumbs up. And if you want to buy these, they're down in the description, guys. Okay, then, see you later. Okay, guys, so if you look here, you can see on the front of the packaging, you've got high protein crisps, the Curators. So the Curators, they're pork puffs, obviously, crackling, puffed up, smoky bacon flavor, and they definitely do have that zang. 18 grams of protein, a humongous amount of protein for these as well, which is awesome. 1 gram of carbs, excellent. 133 calories. So pretty much the standard for a normal ketogenic snack, and each bag is 25 grams. Okay, so let's have a look at the spiel. Protein-packed super snacks. Craving snacks with substance? Question. Enter pork puffs. Seriously tasty. Crunchy bites of protein perfection, bringing you real snacking satisfaction. Hey, they're quite nice, actually. We've dialed the crunch up to 11 and maxed out on superior flavor. Our pork puffs deliver crunch with a punch. Our expertly curated smoky bacon pork puffs serve our take on retro bacon crisp flavor. They certainly do. And of course, are supercharged with a big hit of natural protein. Okay, so the Curators, embarrassing other snacks since 2018. How lovely. So they obviously like their bacon snacks. Here we've got some information there. Super crunchy, packed with 18 grams of protein, fantastic for building muscle mass. 1 gram of carbs, gluten-free, keto-friendly, hates the crunch, crunch, crunch. Lovely. So again, obviously they're emphasizing the crunch, and they really are crunchy. Seasoned pork rind. So the ingredients. Pork rind at 92%. Fantastic. The more natural, the better. Salt, sugar, flavoring, maltodextrin, rice flour, smoked maltodextrin. So the whole idea here is obviously you've got 1 gram of carbs, and that's obviously coming from everything pretty much after there is probably given some contribution in some form or another to make the accumulation of the 1 gram. Nothing there obviously that rings any alarm bells, so obviously looks pretty good and a green light. Obviously storage information and about consuming them. Now here we go. Nutritional information. So we're looking at 25 grams because that's the size of the bag. And so the energy is 556 kilojoules. Calories, 133 calories, which is standard pretty much for a keto snack. Fat, 6.4 grams, okay, of which saturates 2.5 grams, okay. Carbohydrates, which we're really interested in, it's 1.1 gram. Obviously rounded up on the front of the packaging. Of which sugar 0.7 grams. So very little, not even a gram of sugar, meaning it's not going to hit your blood sugar level that much. But overall, still you get 1.1 grams of carbohydrates. Protein is 17.7 grams, which is fantastic if you're building muscle mass, and salt is 0.95 grams. So actually less salt than some of the other ones out there, and so you know it's better there obviously to be lower. So only would say that the salt is obviously quite high, something that you would obviously talk to your family doctor about because they know your diet very well. You obviously will mention to them, I eat these, but you would obviously talk to them how many times. They'll probably recommend 2 to 3 times a week, you know, if you're eating them. But daily would probably be a push, only if you understand your 6 gram limit from the NHS. The main idea there is 6 grams you get a day. So when you pretty much get 1 gram here, so you understand that obviously your other food has salt in it as well. And if you keep to just eating without eating another snack that's high in salt, such as crackling, then you know you're obviously going to be fine. You need sodium, it's vital, so never be scared of sodium. It's a must or you die without it. So as I said many times, the first thing you die of in a hot desert is lack of sodium, not a lack of water. So this is the main idea that you have to understand. Sodium is vital. Don't be scared by it. If you're interested more about sodium, look at my other channel to understand why we need it, what we utilize it for, and how it's extremely important. And yes, if you already have a 6 gram, you know, amounts from the NHS, you know it's obviously going to be fine. Okay guys, so back to me now. Fantastic snack, absolutely lovely flavor. I mean, 8.5 out of 10, that tells it all. I would definitely use them again, and I'd enjoy them again. They're very tasty. Just have a nice drink with you because they are obviously, you know, salty. Other than that, everything's green light forward, no problem whatsoever. Everything must obviously be not in excess. You balance something in a way in your body, then you're not going to have a problem because you'll understand that, you know, a certain amount of salt is going to cause issues and blood pressure and so on and so forth. But that's excessive. Now, when you're looking at these, definitely I would say the flavors are lovely, they're ketogenic, and also at the same time, you know, they're going to be nothing too scary there in the ingredients. So if you want to buy them, there's a link in the description. Like and subscribe. Okay, guys, I'll see you on the next one.